It's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. I'm here on Thursday, November 27th, 2025. It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And if you're in America, happy Thanksgiving. And if you're in other countries, Thanksgiving is an American holiday that harkens back to days of old in the Pilgrims and the Native Americans, where they celebrated supposedly with food brought by the Native Americans, because the Howley people could not sustain themselves during the winter. That's my version. But anyway, it is a day to give thanks and to be grateful for what you have, and to spend time with your friends and family that mean something, or sometimes they're irritating, because that's what family is all about. Anyway, so here I am on this beautiful Thursday morning. It is still dark outside and it's fine. Sleep-wise, it was better than yesterday's sleep, but it could have been better. I had a hard time sleeping last night, getting to sleep. I felt so wired for some reason. And I don't know why, because I'm not on any kind of caffeine or any kind of pre-workout or whatever you want to call it. I just drink water, and I just eat my regular food. But for some reason, I was just like, I could not settle down and fall asleep. Even though I was tired, and I could have fallen asleep like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and even at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But by the time it was bedtime, I didn't want to go to sleep. Anyway, so in a little bit, I'll be eating my Magic Spoon chocolate peanut butter bar, and then I'll be going to the gym pretty soon. I kind of wanted to go after 6 because it's closed and it's open for 24 hours for premium members, which they have to close the what do you call those doors that you see like at garages? I don't know, whatever those kind of thing, those fold up kind of doors. Anyway, but on the other side, they open it, for the air. So anyway, I try to go after a little bit after 6, which is whatever, because they open it. If before that, everything is closed. So to me, it gets stuffy. But it's really like this big where it used to be a tire warehouse, so it's huge-ish. So it's not that stuffy like where you're in a small room or anything. But for me, I'm used to the free-flowing air that the gym has. So anyway, before I go though, I'm going to take my shot, and I might even have breakfast. But yeah, so I do plan to go today. It's leg day. Depending on how I feel, I might try a new exercise, the split squat. And I only did it once before. That was back in February when after the seminar, I worked out with my coach on legs. So I only tried it once, but I want to see if I can do it. And there's hardly going to be anybody there, so it's a perfect time to try to do it. Today, this is my gym outfit for today. It's Kuromi, and then I have my shorts. Yeah, so that's my gym outfit for today. And yes, I did get waxed, so hopefully she did a good job. Like, this red thing. How do you get rid of it? Just bugs the poop out of me. Anyway, where's Miko? Miko is on his bed behind the computer. And Let me see. I did take my weight this morning, and like I said, I was not expecting any major changes, because I did eat some pumpkin crunch. Sorry, but I did. I just couldn't resist. So let me see. Okay, so we'll go on my app. Was this today? Yeah. So I'm 189.6. So yesterday I was 188.7. And yeah, so I gained about 0.9, about a pound. But that's okay. It's still early. Oh, look at this. Ooh. A lounge fly. Ooh. I'm looking at these Hello Kitty bags from Hot Topic. Sorry. It just... Ooh, what is this? How big is it? If it's like my current style of bags, then I'll buy it. But anyway. Okay, so focus. Focus. So I will say goodbye and hope you have a good Thanksgiving. I might check in later and see what's going on. But yeah, so have a good day and bye. Good morning, bunnies. It's me, Christy, and I am on my way to the gym. It is now, let me check, 7:33 in the morning, and it's a nice sunny day here in Hawaii, and I have my jacket on because I'm cold. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I lost weight. I don't know. But anyway, so going to the gym. What is that on the roof? This rope, this thing over there. Looks like cables. I don't know. So I'll see you later, and I'll check in later, and maybe I'll go to the pool. I think I will go to the pool maybe later, but we'll see. Anything can change. So I'll see you later. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's Christy. I'm on my way home. I just finished my leg workout and my cardio on the elliptical machine for 50 minutes. I didn't think I could do it, but I amaze myself every day when I finish those 50 minutes. Actually, if you want to really get technical, it's 50 minutes and 10 seconds. I always try to go a little bit past the time, just for psychological reasons, like in case I have to, well, not in case, but when I have to like move up, I just don't really stop at 50 on the exact time, because I know later on that I would have to keep going. So I just do those 10 extra seconds just to get my mind, my body used to, like, yeah, you got to keep going after you reach that certain goal. Does that make sense? I don't know. But that's what I've always done. Like in the beginning it was like 20 minutes, and then I would do 20 minutes and 10 seconds. And look where I am at right now, 50 minutes, right? So hopefully I just stay there, because I don't want to do any more than 50 minutes. I want to be less. So the gym right now, there's about 9 cars in the parking lot, and there's 8 people in the gym because I'm number 9. I'm going home. But yeah, there's some people in the gym. The what do you call it? The gates. I don't know, because think of it like like a garage, with those roll-up gates, because this used to be a tire warehouse. So the one side is all closed because it's supposed to be closed, but then the other side is open, for the fresh air. And because the other side also has is higher up, and unless you're Spider-Man, you cannot enter, because the other side is like a really high wall, and then they also have a fence. But yeah, so the other side you really can't climb up and enter because you got to be Spider-Man or I don't know, some kind of a military repelling person to get in because there's just no. I mean, I guess there is a way, but I mean, it's really not worth it. Anyway, so it is really sunny today, so I think I'm going to the gym when I get the gym. I think I'm going to the pool when I get home, and feel really good that I got my Thanksgiving workout done. Tomorrow I have to come early. I have to write all this down. I have to come early tomorrow because I have that 8 o'clock bikini competition suit consultation on Zoom at 8 o'clock. So, and I also have that driver's license renewal at 11. So I can't really go to the gym because by that time I'll be like, I don't want to do anything, right? So I'm gonna have to leave the house at 4:30, come to the gym, do my workout, and then be home at least by 7:30. So yeah, I mean, they talk about workouts. Oh, you only need an hour, but you don't really need an hour because you have to factor in travel time, and I don't think people understand you're not just doing an hour of a workout or 2 hours of a workout. You have to for me, you have to think of it like, okay, add an extra hour because, to get there and then to come back. So I don't know. Some people may try to simplify it so much, but they don't really take into consideration those kinds of things like travel time. But honestly, you just gotta be honest and not make it so simple and disregard people's real time restraints. Oh, it's just an hour, you can do an hour. Yeah, you can do an hour, but you adding in that extra hour or however minutes it takes for you to go there and then go home, come back, and because my old place where I used to live, you would have so much traffic. Usually it would be like a half an hour to go home, but if you had traffic, it could extend from 45 minutes to an hour, go one way. So, you cannot minimize, people shouldn't minimize the effort it takes to actually do something, because you have to get the context, right, of what it actually is. Yeah, the actual exercise could take half an hour or could take an hour, or it could even take 2 hours. But then you also have to factor in travel time, getting ready, things like that. So anyway, I kind of went off a little bit, but yeah, it's getting hot in this car, so I will say goodbye, and I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. So this is my gym accountability check in and check out. Maybe I'll check in at the pool, but who knows, because I don't really want to record there because there's children, and I gotta respect privacy of other people too. And yeah, so I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, so I'm here at the pool, and I have crazy hair, and I'm waiting to get picked up. And it's been a nice and sunny day, and for a while it had the clouds, but it went away, and then it's just been sunny. So I'm not alone here. There's a family here, and the kids are playing. So I'll see you later in my end of the day wrap up. Bye. Hello, bunnies. I was gonna say good morning, but it's not morning. It is 5:51 in the afternoon, and I'm here to give you my end of the day wrap up as I end Thanksgiving 2025. So today, all of you know, I woke up and I went to the gym, and then I came home and I ate the rest of my, I ate meal 2. Oh, boy. And then it was really sunny today, so I went to the pool, and I got there about 11:15, and I stayed until about 2:45. And as I was waiting for housemate to pick me up, I was walking along the sidewalk of the parking lot. And then I looked down and there was somebody's wallet. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I picked it up and then I was like, oh, okay. So then where our pool is, the residential services are also there as well as the gym. But, since it's Thanksgiving, the office was closed and they won't open up until 1 o'clock tomorrow, in the afternoon tomorrow. Because I looked because, it had the sign. So I was like, oh, crap. So he took forever to come. So I just walked home. And it was maybe a 5-minute walk. It wasn't that long. In fact, I don't even think I can just walk to the pool and walk back home. I don't even need to take the car anymore. Now that I've experienced how long the walk is, it's not that bad. So anyway, I went on Facebook and I went on Stolen Stuff Hawaii, and I had to look through the wallet, and there was cash money in it as well as credit cards and stuff. And then it did have an ID. So I went on Facebook. Well, first of all, I took a picture of it. I just of his ID, and I put paper to hide his identification. But just his face and his name. And then I posted it on Stolen Stuff Hawaii, and really within 5 minutes, already had someone saying, "Oh, that's that's so and so. He lives there." I go, "Okay, good," and because I'm like, I explained in my post that I found this wallet, in the parking lot, by the pool parking lot. I went to residential services, but they're closed, and I don't feel comfortable because when you find a wallet, aren't you supposed to put it in the post office mailbox, to be returned? I know that's one of two ways, but I'll get to the third way. So then I post it because I'm like, you know what? If has to be someone who lives here, and I did look at his address, but it was for, I think, another address. His old address, because it's like, why would this thing be here and then it has a different address? Even if he was visiting, I don't think so. So it just was a hunch. So look through it, and I was like, I'm not gonna touch anything except what I'm just looking for identification. And then I got a disinfectant wipe and I disinfected his wallet, and then I put it in a little Ziploc and I zipped it up. And then I posted on Stolen Stuff Hawaii, and like I said, within 5 minutes, somebody was already saying, "Oh, I know who that is. I'll give them a call." So they gave him a call, and then I went to take a shower because I did come back from the pool. By the time I came out, someone contacted me, and I was like, "Well, do you want me to meet at the address?" Because they gave me the number, the house number. Or, meet at the pool. He goes, "Oh, pool, meet at the pool," which I wanted. So I met him at the pool, gave back his wallet, and he said, "Oh, thank you," and then "Happy Thanksgiving," and then that was it. So I did my good deed for today. I didn't really want to say it because, that it is the right thing to do. But, for this vlog, I have to say something, what I did in my day, because, my day is pretty boring. So this was something that was extra. And I'm not saying it to get accolades or anything. I'm not, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I was taught, and that's how I try to, give that sentiment to my students. You just do the right thing. And so like within half an hour, the wallet got returned. And then I deleted the post on Facebook because, whatever, but they went on Facebook. Someone was like, "Well, you can turn it into the police station." I'm like, "Yes, I know, but in a way that would be humbug." But I said, I will turn it in to the police station if I can't find the owner today, because after all, it is Thanksgiving, and I don't want to be running around, with this wallet. Today, the day is not about this wallet, okay? So, like I said, within half an hour, it was the right owner. And yes, his picture looked exactly like the picture on the thing, so I knew it was him. So anyway, yes, I knew I could have went to the police station, but, if this kind of stuff couldn't be settled without it, I mean, I mean, we talking like someone has to follow up, and or someone has to have this assigned to them. They have to follow up, and since the address on the ID never match, how they gonna find him? So I was like, you know what? Let's try do it this way and get this thing out so he can have all his identification, his money, his possessions in his hands, right? So that's what happened. And then I did this now because I was thinking I'm going to fall asleep. So I didn't want to fall asleep. So I'm doing this now, and I still got to do the other things, which I'm going to pull out now because, where did I put it? Oh my God. Now I got to find it. I got to go get ready for the bikini suit competition consultation. That's at 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I got to do some measurements. I also have to do my driver's license forms, which I did not do. Because you know what? I did not want to do those things. I wanted to enjoy my day. And plus, I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep and then wake up early tomorrow because I think I'm leaving here about 4:15, so I can get back in time. Tomorrow is shoulders, and then 50 minutes on the elliptical machine. And I just need to be back here before maybe like 7:45 so I can get set up for my Zoom call. And then a little update on the lab work. I did get a message from the nurse practitioner, and she said, oh, she's licensed in Hawaii. So just tell her which lab that I'm going to and the location, and she'll go call them. So I messaged her back, and then we'll see. I'm so surprised she answered me because, it is Thanksgiving. It is a holiday. So, which reminds me, in about 2 days, it's Peach Bunny's birthday. Yeah. So, anyway. What else? The pool was good. It was nice and sunny, as you could tell by my previous little video, this little snippet. Like I said, it wasn't very crowded. Maybe had like one family there. One or two families there, but I think it was just one family, and me, and then yeah. So it was pretty good. It was a pretty good day. You just gotta make the day how you want it and not live up to traditional expectations. Then you're gonna feel left out and alone. And I've come to realize that you gotta make your day how you want to make your day. If you want to celebrate something, you celebrate it how you want it. I mean, it doesn't have to follow these social rules, and then you feel down, and it's like you're just because a lot of my family is not here, and those traditions are kind of left with them. So why am I trying to recreate something when the people who made it meaningful are not even here, And I don't mind having this kind of day because that's how it is, and I just got to accept it. And, you feel disappointed and like you're not enough in a certain way because, you're not doing what everybody else is doing. But what I've learned from then till now is, you just gotta be happy and then live your own life. You can't fulfill people's expectations because when it comes down to it, they don't care about you. If they really cared about you, then they would have done something, right? So, and I'm not just sitting here wallowing in self-pity and, oh, nobody, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm totally happy with it, right? I mean, the people who are around me are around me. They are the ones who matter. So that's just my perspective on it. I can't recreate something that the major players aren't here anymore because they're just not gonna happen, and it shouldn't happen because they're not here. And why it gets all sad and dejected on something you cannot control. So that is what this is pretty much what Christmas is gonna look like too. So I don't feel any pressure or anything, because you just gotta celebrate how you want it, do what you want to do. If you're not hurting anybody, then then good for you, right? Which reminds me, so as I was scrolling through, you know how like the news stations, they post like on Instagram, so, or Facebook. So there was one story that was just like, oh my God. So a former student that I had long time ago, he got arrested for doing something bad. And as a person, you just think of that person, how they entered your life, right? So I still think of him as an 8-year-old, a 7, because I had him second and third grade. So I still think of him as a second grader or a third grader. And just to have him do that, it was like, oh, man. Because for him, I did not think he would do bad things. But where the school I'm at and the environment that the students live in, it's pretty rough. And if you don't have the strong support system to support you, you can fall. And teaching there for a while, you kind of resign yourself to think, yeah, it can happen. If they don't have a strong foundation or strong supporters, then stuff like this can happen. Like, I also have another student who is in jail now because he did something bad. But with that one, still think of him as a second and third grader. But I know this sounds bad, but I'm not surprised. How he acted and how he was treated by his parents, it was like, I am not surprised that happened, because there were, with him, in that certain case, there were no consequences. He could just do whatever, and the mom would save his butt. The mom would save his ass all the time. So, on that one, not surprised. But you choose your own path. You choose your own path. You only can do so much. You can't control people. You only can control yourself. So with these two certain students, it's all on them. They made that choice. So it's kind of sad, but that's the world. You only can try to help those who are in your world at the moment, and you can't really change them if they don't want to receive assistance or things like that. So, but it was just sad seeing his name in the news, and I was like, oh my God, no, and so young too, you know what I mean? And pisses me off, just pisses me off. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a morning impressions, because like I said, I got to leave early. So I might do it after the bikini suit consultation. So we'll see. So I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and you got to spend it with your family and friends if you wanted to, and you got to spend it and celebrate it how you wanted to, and you felt at peace with it. So I will see you later. Bye.